And after decades at the top of the charts, they're hoping this will be their new hit. Although the restaurant's been open for a couple of months, tonight was chosen as the official kickoff because Steve Tyler and Joe Perry are both in town.
Stephen and I kind of wanted to be here, so we've been on the road. When the restaurant first opened and changed over from the shipyard, we were in Europe at the time, and we really wanted to be here, and this was the best time when we knew we were going to be in town. So here we are.
Joe is also quick to point out that Mount Blue is different than Mama Kin. He says that is a club owned by the entire band, whereas Mount Blue is not.
And Stephen and I have talked about having a restaurant over the years, and things kind of like fell into place, so we decided to do it. So this really doesn't have anything to do with Aerosmith.
Well, how's the food?
Stephen Tyler, who lives in Marshfield, says he got into the business because he wants to eat some good food.
I must be honest, I love to eat. But by being on the road, I quite often can't eat what I want to. So by having a restaurant, it gives me a good excuse.
The place was packed, an estimated 500 people showing up to get a sneak peek. Even Joe Perry's mom and sister stopped by.
It's very exciting. It's a dream that he has had for a long time, as his father had, to have a restaurant.
Time will tell if Mount Blue will be a success, but if tonight is any indication, there should be no doubt. And we definitely hope that their business does well. Now, Joe and Stephen, they left quite a bit earlier. They had a plane to catch. They were flying to New York City because the band Aerosmith is performing tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. Reporting live from Norwell, I'm Karen Adams, Fox News Boston.
Smith. Stephen Tyler takes Joyce on a tour.
Smith, but now they've got a new gig, a restaurant, and Joyce was there, of course, for a course.
Yes, of course. It was a delicious evening. Joe Perry and Steve Tyler are among the co-owners of a new restaurant on the South Shore, Norwell specifically, called Mount Blue, and tonight was the grand opening. It seemed like the whole town turned out tonight with the net proceeds going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and there were the boys right in the middle of it all. Of course, there was a lot of food to be sampled.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it yummy?
I love that cilantro. Why did you start a restaurant? What's the whole idea?
Well, what else do you do with your money?
Is Stephen a good cook? He used to cook Japanese rice and vegetables for the whole band for about a year before we could afford to buy anything else. And then I graduated to Burger King, and he kept eating good food.
It's just an exciting thing, and not only that, but this town, I think the restaurants have been a little devoid of that panache.
Yes.
So we decided to throw it Aerosmith way, and
They need the Tyler touch. All right, so
caution to the wind.
what are you going to be doing here? Flipping burgers, etc.?
No. Actually, I'm going to run the fryer later.
Oh, good. We're going into the kitchen. Oh, here's where it all happens. Here it is. Hey, congratulations. What are you cooking tonight?
Blue cheese mashed potatoes.
You know, I love mashed. Do you love mashed potatoes?
I love mashed potatoes.
I love them.
With chives and butter?
Everything.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I know.
No, wait a second. See, now this is what, do you mind if I...
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
See, here it is.
What am I asking for?
Dessert.
Joyce,
Yes.
on behalf of all of us in Aerosmith, to all of you, you've always been one yummy treat to me.
This is on...
Up, time up.
What a tender, moving moment. It was quite a high point for me. This was a terrific opening night for a great restaurant. They made thousands of dollars tonight for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And it's also going to be a very big week for Aerosmith. They're going to be at Madison Square Garden in New York. They're also going to be on the Letterman Show. And also, if you happen to be down in Norwell at Mount Blue, which is the name of the restaurant, check out Mugshots, the cute little coffee shop next door. It's a great little place.
They wrote Love in an Elevator. Are they going to have something now with Joyce in the kitchen?
You know, I'm counting on that on the next CD. Okay, remember that if you're listening, right? Catch that. Right?
Where did the name of the restaurant come from? Mount Blue.
Oh, you know, I knew you were going to ask me that. I'm not sure. It may be some sort of local landmark, but I'm not
That's going
entirely
to be on
sure.
the next CD.
Yes, that will also be
All
there,
these
too.
answers will be coming.
Yes, and we're going to ask you when you come back.
Okay.
Thanks, Joyce.
You're welcome. And that is it for this edition.